Holy, I'm so sorry you guys had to see that, but yo, we have a bunch of art to go over, from OCs, even to the most important one, mine, to the artist, to the artist team, to maybe an animator coming through, a publisher maybe I'm trying to find help me publish stuff, and a bunch of other things. Discord emojis that are coming through, probably some new ones that are coming, and all of that. We are making this comic. If you guys remember this video, we covered a lot of things leading up to the comic's creation. We don't have a comic cover yet, but that's what we're trying to find. Here's the name of the comic. Well, the chapter. A New Beginning. This is the first chapter. This is after Nazo arc. So if you guys remember the Nazo, episodes and whatever, where first it wasn't an episode, it was actually like a full-on fucking movie, and Nazo came out of an Emerald. That's kind of where this comic is going. I'm not gonna spoil too much. If you guys want to know more, you guys can go in the Discord server, link in the description. But I mean, when this is fun to look at and watch, this is going to be fun to look at and watch once 2 pages to 1 page is finished. Once the base comic is finished, we're basically all said and done for chapter 1. This is going to be something where I can take to the extreme, where I know this is not going to have any limit. Well, what happened when I made a comic before, when I made my first comic? So basically, we just need more artists, definitely an animator, a bunch of digital artists. That's the whole point of artists. Artists can do anything. I want them to do a lot. Yeah, I've been going to the gym. Ladies, calm down. But yeah, there's just a lot of things that need to get like a quick run over, like a quick rundown. The OCs, they're better explained in announcements. So once you join the Discord server, you'll see them, and they don't really have origins yet. I'm not sure, but they will have origins once they get some type of lore in the comic. So even if they're not, officially out in the comic yet, like a real author like me should brainstorm ideas with the team and talk about how they want their OCs, how they want their lore and OCs to go down, because either one of the two. Number one, their OCs could have any type of origin as long as it's not to an extreme bad. Number two, the lore can be bad, for example, how Shadow was mad at everybody and turned evil because he lost someone and he didn't feel like the hero thing was him. There's a bunch of things, but I feel like the most important part is how they want their characters to be introduced as side characters, so sidekicks, background characters, there's people in the background, important characters, so anything where there is lore and there's not funny parts of the comic, if there anywhere where there's funny parts of the comic, there will not be sometimes, but whereas there otherwise when there is lower parts of the comic, so they're trying to there's like a fight maybe going on, or there's a bunch of stuff going on, they will be there. But yeah, a lot of that information could be explained by the people who made their OCs if you want to go talk to them in the server. So you got Kamshu, Slick Deku, Strawberry, Mochi. I think those are all the people that have OCs so far. But except me, I mean, I have an OC and I'm on that list. Is what I'm saying. So that's why it makes sense for, you know, them to voice their own characters, because, you know, since they made that character with their own vibes, they should have the same vibes when they speak, right? So obviously that would be very valid. But yeah, we need a lot of artists, or not a lot right now, but as it gets to that point, yeah. But I feel like the most tiring part of this, but most fun, is the different art styles and just like people having different opinions on certain things that the people who hire, who I've like gave that job for them to hire people and audition. The people that do that, they like to brainstorm, because most of the people I've hired to hire other people are an artist, or are my artist. And the thing that makes it even like more fun for this, or not more fun, I wouldn't say more fun, honestly, I just wish I could, but to not pay them, because they don't want to get paid and I don't have money, so that makes me feel better about myself. But it doesn't if the comic gets promoted by something, or if the comic gets noticed by like a very wealthy guy, or with someone with power and money, and they give us money and I'm just keeping it all to myself. And I asked them very late into it, like, hey, do you guys want to get payment? Do you guys want to get paid since like the comic is getting money? And they say yes. I feel like a douchebag because I didn't ask them sooner. And then I also feel weird again because like they never wanted money, but now they want money now. So it's like, what did you want before? But yeah, everything is low-key a work in progress. Any questions, like I said, you join the Discord server, you ping either, I think I allowed the owner role to get pinged, but if not, it's either you ping voice actors or anybody. I had that role, and you ask like, oh, Pacific characters, like what characters are out? Because right now, I'm pretty sure for regular characters, we have, I didn't put Rouge the Bat in there. I forgot to put Rouge there, but we do have Rouge. So for regular characters, we have Rouge, Shadow, Sonic, Tails. Who else do we have? I forgot. I think I put Cream there. Yeah, Cream. And yeah, I think I forgot a lot the other ones if there is. But like I said, Discord server. But yeah, here's the OCs. Bing, bam, boom, bam, bam, and boom. Mine. So this side is the other people's OCs. This side is mine. Thanks to Slick Deku for this one, and thanks to forgot his name. Doesn't matter. He switches it a lot for this one. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Thank you for sitting here to listen to the things I need and the things that I'm hoping for this comic to not go bad. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day. And I'm gonna be Dexter Morgan, and I'm going to catch a body. Don't tell anyone. But yeah, peace. Have a good day, and go watch that GOAT movie and Super Mario Galaxy movie. They're so good. Like the best movies out there right now, as we speak. But yeah, I'm gonna see you later. Peace.
Hi, my name is Slick Deku, or you can call me Static, whatever fits your boat, and I am the lead artist of this comic. And before we get to the characters, I want to thank you for coming on this video and just listening to us ramage on about the comic. It just brings so much joy to my heart to know that people actually care for the comic. All right, enough about me. Let's get to the characters. So the first one you've probably seen before on JJ's first video talking about the comic is a little character that he likes to call Enzo. We don't have any backstories for these characters, so please just sit tight. As you can see, Enzo has a little bit of a gray area on his skin. Well, not a gray area, that's just his whole skin, but you get the point. His color palette is just basically gray, blue, black, brown, yellow, white, and red. And that's basically it. So you can see he has tails of shoes, some rings on his wrists, and a big tail. And I think that signifies him the most. I really like this design personally, so we are definitely sticking with this as our main character. Definitely a great design in my opinion. And then we have Mochi. As you can see, she has a little bit of brown, a little bit of purple, some black purplish, I think, and a little bit of pink on the ears. I really like her design and how she just looks like she can just have the most big ray of confidence in the world. And I like how I drew her, basically. So, yeah. And then we have this little shy girl. Her character name is Rana or Reina. I don't know, I gotta get in touch with the artist who made this. But I drew her, and she basically has a color palette of pink or rose, a little bit of purple, a little bit of dark purple, some red gloves, basically just red, brown, and dark brown, and then some blue, gray, and black. This is probably one of the best designs that one of the artists has come up so far, because I really like how she just looks like you cannot tell me that she looks awesome. And then the last one, you could probably tell what his his power is. His name is Furnace, not the robot. That's just his name, with an I. An I. You probably have seen him on some banned Discord servers I have been in. You'll get to that later. And yeah, he basically comes with orange, red, brown, lighter brown, white. Yeah, that's basically his color palette. This is my own design and how I wanted it to be. And basically, I had a good friend of mine named Jay to just basically make him more simple. And that's how I got his design. And that's basically just it. So, but these are the 4 characters that we have right now in the comic. And if you want, you can bring in your own OC in our own comic. All you need to do is just come to the Discord server, have an original, not like Sonic with red stripes, an original design. Like, let's say that you have a character. You can pick the animal, you can pick like the design. It just doesn't, like, I'm trying to come up with this. Like, it can't look like a character that already exists in the game, or in the comics, or in the movies. That's basically all we want. And you can also voice the character that you want. So please, come to the Discord server. We would absolutely love you in it.
I think that was the whole recording, but yeah. So this comic I have very high expectations for, and I hope that you guys do too. So I can't speak English. Yeah, just in the video description, the Discord server link would be right there. You could just pop out. So you'll put your OC in the art channel, and then yeah, I'll see you there. Peace.